Whether you like it or not, streaming is a business. It does differ from other jobs, but it still allows us to earn extra revenue that can be spent in a variety of ways. But why do we always feel so guilty when we're striving for new goals or trying our best to widen our audience? Let's talk about that. What's going on, everyone? Welcome into the Streamer Hub. My name is Andy, and today we're going to be talking about treating your stream like a business. We'll be looking at some different aspects that will allow you to feel more comfortable to strive for those goals, and maybe some of the reasons as to why we feel this way. If you're wanting to watch me when I'm live, I do stream on Tuesdays, Thursdays and Sundays on Twitch, and I'm also pretty active on Twitter if you do want to go and follow me over there if you have any questions when I'm offline. If you are also looking to improve as a content creator, find out how to build your own gaming or streaming PC or even the equipment you'll need as a content creator, I have built a full website that is completely free, dedicated to doing so. It's down in the description if you do want to go and check it out. I would love to hear your thoughts. I know some of you watching this won't really care about treating this like a business, and if that is you, then I would probably just recommend clicking off. If you just want this to be your hobby and nothing more, you're happy with the job you already have, then that's perfectly fine. But this is more so for those who really want to make this their career, and some steps you can take to make it more focused on that. So if we're talking about treating your stream like a business, then we have to act like one. That means the first thing I suggest is making a project plan. This could be a plan of what you expect to do over the next coming maybe days, weeks, months, or years. As streaming and creating content is still a little bit different to a normal 9-to-5 job, we can still project what we want to achieve and in what time frame we want to achieve that. Studies show that writing down your goals increases your chances of succeeding with those by 42%. So why not give it a go and give yourself that extra chance? This could be with creating YouTube content consistently, bringing out a podcast, a book, a mentoring package, anything you can think of. The limits are literally endless. No matter what it is, having goals is important. If you're just creating content for the sake of creating content, when you actually want to make this your business, you're not really going to know if you're succeeding or not. You are the owner of your company, and you are the deciding factor whether or not that succeeds. It's hard work, dedication, and consistency. So what is it that makes a company successful or make a content creator successful? This is where we have the amazing advantage of being everything. If we're thinking about, say, a paper company, the way to succeed is to get the best sales, the best companies who are needing this paper at a good price where you're also earning a profit and being able to grow your business as a whole. If we're thinking in content creation, there is no one way to succeed. You can do Just Dance streams, Call of Duty streams, Just Chatting streams, IRL streams, and can be successful in all of them. There is no one way to succeed. And yes, although there isn't just one way to succeed as a paper company, it does have its limits. We have the amazing opportunity of the internet, which allows us to connect with people all around the world in the blink of an eye. This is how we can use it to our advantage. Content creation literally allows you to do what you want. Whatever you're talented in, whatever aspirations you have are possible. We have limitless and endless possibilities with the internet and with content creation as well. You just have to find what you can succeed in and never stop working for it. There was a fantastic tweet a couple weeks ago that Ashley Christ put out, and how long she actually had to work before she was even seeing any success. I know people are going to be commenting or disregarding what I'm saying because success is all to do with luck. It's really not. Success is about hard work. And if you ever ask anyone who is successful, was it an overnight success, 99% of them will not tell you about the hard work, dedication, and endless nights they put in that no one else was willing to do. No job or company is successful overnight. It takes planning, it takes consistency, and it takes that reason to stand out from the crowd. Content creation is something that allows us to do that every single day, but you've got to find the thing you want and drive forward with it. I've been asked about people feeling guilty when they have sub goals or bit donation goals. And although I understand that, let's look at it at the business side. Every business has goals. Whether they make them public or not, they all have to have goals, whether that be sales or growth of the company for that year. The difference with content creation is that you have more of a community feel. People see most of the content that you put out and either want to support that or don't. Just like a company, people are either going to support it or not. I always believe having some form of sub goals or bit goals or donation goals is a fantastic thing to do. Remember, if someone is going to donate to you or subscribe to you, they're doing it because they want to. If they didn't want to subscribe, if they didn't want to donate bits, they wouldn't. Simple as that. They want to see you succeed and are investing in you in a way of doing so. Most of the time, these people want to see you rise because they believe in the content that you put out. If you don't have goals that you're reaching for, when will you ever know that you're succeeding? When will you ever know that you're taking your content to the next level? Let me know down in the comments some of the goals that you're striving for at the moment. Another thing I see a few people ask is, how am I to be taken seriously? How do I get people to want to take me seriously? And this is a very simple answer that some are just going to disregard right away. And that's by showing it. You don't need to post everything you're doing on social media, every little detail that you're doing, but people know exactly who is putting in the hard work and who isn't. It is very, very clear and does not take a lot of time to notice when someone really wants to strive for better. Nobody is going to help you change your drive. Nobody is going to tell you how to succeed because you have to do that work on your own. You have to take that step that no one else is willing to take. That is when you'll be taken seriously and taken like an actual business. You also need to know that people can help you. There is many websites out there and fantastic YouTubers who I'll actually leave in the description where you can learn how to better your content for completely free. We all learn from each other, just as businesses do the same. Think of Battle Royale games. People brought out new games and were always improving the differences that the companies failed to do in the previous game. Just like anything, everyone can learn from everyone if you are willing to keep that open mind and be ready to take constructive criticism. Use other creators as your learning book. Write down some of the things that work for them, what doesn't, what you believe you could implement into your content to make it stand out further from the crowd. This does not mean copy them exactly. It means using that content and manipulating it to make it work for yours. This will not only allow you to drive to be better, but it will also give you the knowledge that you've been looking for as to what is going to work and what really doesn't. An amazing video that I actually watched recently was by Sunny. She talked about how she was able to make her $1 million business, and that was to focus on one thing. As content creators, we try to be everywhere. Instagram, Discord, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, everything all at the one time. If you're willing to hone in on one of those programs and solely focus on that, becoming the best that you possibly can be, instead of spreading your talents wide, you have no idea the success that you can see if you have the drive to constantly learn and consistently improve your content. I'll actually leave that video in the cards and you can also look at it down in the description if you do want to go and watch that and find out more in depth of what you're wanting to see. Treating your streaming content as a company can maybe be weird at the start for you. It's something that you've never really done before and it's probably a lot different to what you would think it would be. I think it's a fantastic way to write down your goals, strive for what you're wanting to do, and actually see achievements when you do so. Just like any company, when you see improvement, when you see growth, that is a fantastic tell that your hard work is paying off. If you're looking to take your business to full-time and be a full-time content creator, a YouTuber or Twitch streamer, you have to start looking at your business like a company does. Some people will succeed without doing this, guaranteed. I know there will. And people will probably tell me that there has been many who don't do this and still succeed. But being more organized and really knowing what the goals you want to achieve are is a great way of actually seeing the results on paper. This is something that is probably going to take time to find what works for you and what doesn't. But if you stick at it, I know there will be a lot of personal growth within you. If you do want to watch last week's video, we talk about how to spend your money and utilize it the right ways. We talk about some different avenues that you can look at and the best ways that you can use your money when you do get that paycheck. I have some fantastic other videos that you can check out if you want to become and develop into a better content creator. There's not one way to succeed, as I have said before, but being prepared for the future and looking at your streaming content as a business can take you a step forward in the right direction. I hope you have a fantastic day. Let's go! Let's go! Holy crap, Ian! Just as we got it as well! Oh my god, let's go!